I'm 32. Single. No kids. And apparently, according to my family, that means I don't need anything. I bought my house 3 years ago. 2 bedrooms, a small garden, nothing fancy, but it's mine. I worked overtime for years, skipped holidays, lived with roommates until my late 20s just to afford it. My older brother, Daniel, is 38. Married. 3 kids. Constantly struggling. Last month, he and his wife showed up at my parents' house while I was there. I thought it was just Sunday lunch. I was wrong. Halfway through dessert, my mom sighed dramatically and said, "Your brother has something very difficult to talk about." Daniel rubbed his face like he was on the verge of tears and said, "We're running out of space. The kids are sharing a room. It's not fair to them." I nodded, sympathetically. That's when he looked straight at me and said, "You don't really need your house, though." The room went quiet. He explained that since I live alone, my house is wasted space. Meanwhile, his kids deserve a garden and a stable environment. Then my dad chimed in. "You could move back here for a while. Just until they get back on their feet." I thought they meant sell my house. No. They meant I should give it to him. Not rent. Not sell. Hand it over. Temporarily. Indefinitely. When I asked how long, my mom said, "Well, until the kids are grown." Daniel added, "You can always buy another one later. You don't have responsibilities like I do." I laughed. I genuinely thought it was a joke. It wasn't. Over the next week, my parents started calling me selfish. They said things like, "Family helps family. You don't know real sacrifice. What kind of aunt puts bricks over children?" Daniel stopped asking and started telling people I had extra property I was refusing to share. Then the guilt escalated. Photos of his kids sent to the family group chat. Messages like, "They're asking why they don't have a garden like their cousin's friends." That's when I finally snapped. I told them no. Firmly. In writing. That's when my parents dropped the final bomb. They said if I didn't give Daniel the house, they would change their will and make sure he inherited everything. So I stopped arguing. I just said, "Okay. Do what you need to do." And then I did something they didn't expect. I listed my house. It sold in 2 weeks. I moved to another city for work, something I'd been considering but never mentioned. Now Daniel is furious. My parents are devastated. They say I took the house away from the kids. But here's the part they're not telling anyone. Daniel never planned to give it back. He told a cousin he'd already started looking at extensions. And my parents? They had no savings. They were counting on my house as a backup plan for all of them. Now they're all stuck, together. And suddenly, no one's talking about family anymore.